Talking cow.
Welcome everyone. Today we're going to talk about how to grow mango in 30 days. Real easy. Here I have a store-bought mango. So you get to enjoy the fruit and grow something at home. It's real fun. I'm going to take my paring knife. I like to use the paring knife so that it can cut through the skin of the mango and save as much as the fleshy fruit as possible so that I can enjoy that later. You can see here, this is pretty ripe mango that I have here. It's really juicy, nice and sweet. Just gotta cut up a few pieces. As I cut more, I get close to the center pit. You can see that there's along the side a little opening already occurring there. The seed of the mango is actually inside the pit. So I'll just get a little dull butter knife and I'm just prying the two pieces apart. I'm not stabbing in there because remember the seed is inside. I don't want to damage the seed. So I'm kind of just prying apart the two sides of this husky pit and prying it open with my thumb here. The meaty flesh that surrounds the pit gives a little bit of a challenge, but you can easily break it apart with your fingers. And when you pull apart the husk inside, you'll find this interesting shaped seed for the mango. It actually has like a paper thin covering along the seed that you want to take it off. One side already came off. And kind of scrape it clean because that material can actually grow mold later on in the germination process. So we just want to make sure we scrape that clean. Here at the tip you can see that's where the root will begin to form. So what I'm going to do is actually get a little plastic container. It's about 6 inches in length, and I'm going to get some paper towels and just dampen the paper towel. I'll put one on the bottom and place the seed directly on top of the damp cloth. Like so. And then I'll get another paper towel, moist it a little bit, and put that on top. Close the lid, and that'll create a nice humid environment for the seed to germinate and grow some root on. So I'll keep it here in the corner of the room. You get about filtered sunlight throughout the day. The temperature of the room seems to be around 72 to 81 degrees, and within 6 days you can see there the root is already starting to come out of the seed. But I want to get it a little bit longer. I want to see before I plant it in the ground that the seed has a real established root system. And so 7 days later, now you can see the root that began coming out is almost the whole length of the seed, which is about 3 inches in length. And coming off of the main root, you have some feelers. And there at the top, you'll see that's where the sprout will come out. So I'll go ahead and prepare my pot. I'm using a 2.5 quart pot, half of it with native soil and the other half with all-purpose potting soil. Just gonna mix it up a bit. I like to use the half and half so that once the seed matures, that the roots actually hold on to some material rather than the potting soil. When you go to repot it or plant in the ground, the potting soil tends to just fall apart, and then that ends up shocking the plant when the roots get exposed. So that's why I like to mix up half and half. You just want to lay it into the pot and then lightly cover it up with the mixture. And I'll go ahead and water that again, just so that you maintain the moisture in there, because the seed's been used to being moist from the humidity of that container it was in. So you want to make sure to always check on the seed to maintain the moisture there. I'll just put a little bit more potting soil on top, because it compacts down once you water it. So I want to make sure I'm just at that top of that pot there. Smooth it out a bit and even out, and we'll just wet it down. And we're ready to let this guy mature in the pot and sprout out. It's going to have filtered light outside. This is the late spring, early summer months, so the temperatures get about the low to mid 80s during the day and about 69 degrees at night, and it seems to be fine out here. You'll get filter light during the day, maybe some direct light for 3 or 4 hours at sunset, and it's just about 10 days later you can see that it penetrated the ground and came out with a shoot. Here's the seed, not buried too deep in the potting soil, very close to the surface. And there's the little sprout that came out. Once it comes up off the soil, it's quick to continue to grow. So this is about day 27 of the process, and you can see he's just about he came out of the ground, and you can see he's bent over. He's just making his way out to the surface. So I'll cover him back up to check on him tomorrow, and he's a little more straight, and he's about 2 inches tall. So 29 days into it, he's 2 inches tall, and the next day even taller. So you can see it's about 4 inches in height to the tallest tip of that leaf, and those leaves will unfold, and this guy's on his way. You can see there at the bottom his trunk is nice and robust, and this is a strong, healthy plant, a successful mango from seed, from a store-bought mango. It's a fun project to do with the family. 30 days only, real quick to see results. 6 days to get root in the container, and 30 days to get a plant. Comment below, let me know, follow me at The Talking Cow. Let me know if you guys were able to do this project or not. Like and subscribe. Thanks, bye-bye.